Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 257 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we are talking about, just like this whole month, we're focusing on spiritual health and well-being. And today's topic is the spiritual lifeline exercise. This is my show and tell lifeline. I think I've mentioned in previous videos that I have a great big tri-fold presentation board that I've got my lifeline on now because I've been using it for about 5 years now. Since 2020, I've been sharing this lifeline exercise, actually before then, but on a regular basis. And it's just like the timelines we did in school, in grade school, when we were leading up to big events. What are all the events on a time criteria that led up to the world wars, big events in history, etc.? And so we can do that with our life. We can do it with the different areas and aspects of our life. So today we're looking at the spiritual area and aspect of our life. And we're thinking about, and we're going to do something a little different today. Not only are we going to plot those things on our lifeline, so the year we were born, yes, 1960 for me, and then I keep adding on to mine because I don't want it to end, right? I don't plan on checking out anytime soon, and neither should you. So I just put an arrow. I put the current year and then an arrow going on. So I've got 2020, 2021, 2022, 23, 24, 25. So that's how many years I've been sharing this lovely graphic with people. Why? Because it shows us that we just think about the different events and experiences in our life and we plot them on the bottom on the line, right? And then for each of the different areas and aspects of our life in the life framework, in this case, spiritual, we'll graph the impact that that event or that experience had on our life. And so what I'm going to do today is challenge you to share, or you don't have to share, but I'd love it if you'd share. You can share it with direct messaging me or with the group in the comments below, just so we can all learn from one another. And one thing I noticed, I did mine today, and I'm going to ask you to do this too. At least write down and think about what are the top 3 positive impacting or highs, let's call them the highs, or good feeling energies and emotions and spiritual impact. What are the top 3 events or experiences or things that have happened to you on your lifeline so far? And then what are the lowest 3? And what I thought was interesting is one of the things that was my lowest is also on my top 3 highest. One of the things that I guess only one of the 3 is on because, loss of my dad. I don't know how to get a high out of that or a positive out of that. Except for I get to appreciate all of the things that he taught me and what an awesome, incredible human being he was, and how many things that are a part of me that I'm carrying forward in my life with my children and my grandchildren. So that's positive, right? But anyway, the top 3 highs, the top 3 lows. Identify those for yourself. You don't have to share them, but if you want to, please do. Or share an aha like I just had by doing this, that, one of the biggest events in my life was the lowest, but now I view it as one of my highest, best experiences of my life. So that's eye-opening in and of itself, right? It also reminds me that our perspective, our point of view, our way of looking at things, our way of framing things, our way of thinking about them or discussing them or imagining them in our head has an incredibly powerful impact on whether things are positive or negative. What we expose ourselves to all the time, what we listen to, what we read, what we watch, who we hang out with, it all has an incredible impact on us. So if there's a mismatch in the core values and thoughts and beliefs and behaviors in a spiritual way with us and the people that we spend most of our time around or that we hang out with, there's going to be conflict there. There just is going to be. So that is it today. That's our exercise. If you need more help knowing how to do a lifeline, if you've never done a lifeline exercise before, please reach out and ask. I've literally done it thousands of times for myself, for my businesses, and with other people. So I would be glad to help you. All right, go out, make it an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.